Welcome back, everybody, to episode 2 of Space Engineers. My name is Lainey from Relocating, and I just wanted to start it out by thanking everybody so much for all your support of this series, for sending me all those videos and information, rather, in the comments as well about how to actually play this game. So I really appreciate it, and I think I've learned a lot from you guys. Unfortunately, I've also learned that I didn't do this properly. Okay, this is not right. So it turns out like these areas here, these are sort of like conveyor belts of their own. So if they're not facing the other structure, then they're not going to be connected. And I'm going to have to manually transfer the items that get refined into the assembly items and so on. So I'm going to have to fix this up a little bit. It's no big deal. So we're going to grind this out and fix it. As well as today's goal is to give this base some power. And I think we're going to go with the wind power because we are in a pretty nice location here. Okay, this is a beautiful starting area. But to do that, we're going to have to extend out our roof quite a bit. I found out / was told that the wind turbine gets more power the higher it goes. So we're going to go a few blocks high, and we're going to hope that this connects to our base. As well as I think you can already see that our base is going to be a little bit too small. But that's no big deal. I think I'm going to keep this as is for now. And we're going to keep adding blocks as we need. We're going to try to add them left or right because that's just what's going to be easiest, I think. And then maybe we can connect connectors on this side since it's kind of leveled out, but we'll see. I mean, it's going to be a trial and error for most things, but I think I've learned enough that I'm not going to be completely blindsided this time by what's going on. Last time I really didn't look at anything. I didn't watch any videos. I didn't read anything about it. So it was my true first impressions as a person who just picked up the game and decided to go with it. But today I have read your comments. I have watched a couple of videos. And while it's still very confusing, and I think it's going to take a little bit of time to get used to it, I think at least I know what I've been doing wrong, which is something. And one of the things that I've learned most importantly here is that this thing has a battery. Now, I didn't even realize that it had a battery. Here it is. And as you can see, we've already used part of it by crafting and doing stuff in there. Hello, Goodbot. Good morning. I might also turn off Goodbot because it does get a little bit annoying. But I've reduced the sound volume on the game, so I hope that looks and sounds a little bit better. And I'm going to have to fix this up. So we're going to grind this out and we're going to fix the orientations of them so we can hopefully get it to work like we want it to work. And then we are going to work on our power source, which is going to be today's goal. Okay, so now that I know about the power, I am a little bit concerned that crafting stuff here is going to just completely deplete this. And it's making me a little bit worried. Okay, it's making me a lot worried because once that runs out, I really don't know what to do if I haven't gotten this assembler to work and this powered up. So that's going to be my main mission for right now, is going to be to get this working. I have to kill this assembler because, like I said, I had placed it in the wrong way. And I'm sorry, my little refinery. You also must go. Oh, this hurts me. This hurts me so much. I really hope I'm getting some of the parts back. Otherwise, I am in despair at the moment. Okay, but whatever. We're just going to try not to think about it. Okay, so it's 7 high. It's not that bad. And from what I gather, each one of these blocks is about 2.5. I don't know if that's meters, probably, because this is a normal game that probably uses that measurement. But from what I've heard and read, the wind turbines, if you want more than one in your base, need to be 8 apart for it to be fully functional. Unfortunately, this is only 6. And to make 8, we would need a little bit more room here. So what I was thinking is maybe we can add this, okay? So we can add blocks here like a roof, okay? And once we add the roof, we can connect that over here to add more like maybe arms, like a little spider, for you to be able to get more power. Look, I don't know. For now, we only need 1 wind turbine, so we're going for it. And that's going to be our mission. Okay, so we have enough to make interior plates, which is what we need to get this production to work. I don't know if it'll let me place it now, but let's try it out. Oh, sweet. I think it will. I think it will. Nice. Oh, sweet. I'm hoping that will work. It looks really undone, but maybe that's because I haven't fused it yet. So let's try to combine it a little bit, and we're out of interior plates already. No big deal. We'll go back. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no. Oh. Yeah, we almost died there. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, we'll reheal. But I've also figured out that I was right to worry about this, my O2 generator and all of this. Because apparently this will eventually run out. So I do have to find myself some ice and some other things to refill this, or we're going to be in big trouble. But first things first, okay, we're going to get this base powered. I am so excited about this, and I really hope it works out. So let's just get the plates and everything else we need and get this going. Sweet. Okay, so the wind turbine is functional. I'm going to go ahead and finish it off, okay, if I have the resources. I ran out of interior plates, but that's fine. I think it's good to go. I think it's producing what it needs to. And we're going to finish it off, obviously. But I think this means that this base is now powered. Now, I do have to remake the assembler, and I do have to remake the refinery because I whoopsied a little bit. Okay, we're not going to talk about it. But now that I think I know how to connect it, it should be pretty good. So we're looking good. We have some power, and now we just have to remake the components so that we can actually run these crafting things off of our base instead of our ship, because we have some plans for our pod. Okay, so we got quite a few things in our bar. We have the basic assembler, we have a basic refinery, we have a cargo container, and this is an O2 generator, as well as we put in a survival kit. Now, I don't know I don't know how I'm going to connect all these things together, but let's get the assembly parts working first, and I think that's going to be our main goal. So we're going to plop it down right there. Good luck. Good luck to you. And now we have the basic assembler, which is going to connect to this one. So we can make it over here, and all we have to do is make sure that this is turned the right way. And I think it is. It only has one entrance, unfortunately. And let's toggle this off. Apparently T makes it so it stops turning on its own, which, oh, please and thank you, because it was being so annoying. So all we have to do is get the actual front over here. Perfect. So we got that going, and I just like flipping it the right way just so it looks nice, but it doesn't matter. So basically all we have to do is connect that so that the basic assembler entrance is connected to the back connector of that, and then this connector will connect all of them together. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it made sense to me. So basically the little doors connect to other little doors, and that means that they're going to be joined. So that means that we are going to be able to transfer things between them without having to transfer it to our inventory and move it manually. We definitely want to make a survival kit. Now, I don't know how many connectors this thing has. It looks like 2, right? It looks like it has one at the front and one in the back. So we definitely want it to be able to connect to the back here somehow. But we want to be able to access it, and we don't want it to be difficult to access. So we're going to put the survival kit one off of the entrance here like we did over on that side. So we'll plop that over there. Perfect. And now we know that there has a connector through the front and through the back. So we're able to access through here, and as well as we're able to connect it to something else. And what I think I need to connect it to is this O2 generator. And I'm not sure if I have to connect this thing to something else, but I think we need this because it's the same thing that we have in the ship right now. It's just that we have a much smaller version over there. So this thing looks a little bit complicated, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to mess this one up. But we're going for it. Okay, if I place it this way, which is what I'm going to do, there will be a connection here to this, as well as a connection here that we might be able to use to something else. As well as I think we're blocking one connection here and we're blocking the connection in the back by having these here. But I've basically decided, I mean, pretty sure that I'm going to remove these. And that's because I don't know how big I'm going to need this base to go. And I don't want to commit, right? I don't want to commit to any of this. I have decided on the ones in the back there just because that's just what we're doing. But I'm pretty sure I want to leave the rest open for the future. And I think that's what we're working with. So, okay, now that we got that done, there's a lot of components here that we want to make for our base, of course. But the first things first is to make sure all the power is working properly. So to make sure of that, we actually need to build some of these structures to see if it's going to give us enough power to run them. And the first one, obviously, we're going to get the refinery and the assembly going. So let's get that going. No! No! Oh no, we died. Oh my god. What have I done? What have I done? Okay, be careful when you're flying, okay? For some reason, that was terrifying of how I just bounced around. Now I was able to respawn there, so that's good. But I am not actually sure if that cost me anything, right? So we might be in trouble. That's fine. We're gonna continue to dig in here because we need more resources, obviously. And then we'll head back to our pod and start our construction. Okay, even though it's probably terrible, I have turned off good bot. So goodbye, good bot. You were wonderful, okay? But at the same time, it just kept on popping up and it was kind of annoying me. So we're going to just turn it off for a little bit. And here's our body. Oh, I can't believe this. Okay, I think we have it. I think we have it. Nice. We got it to be functional, okay? So that's where we're gonna leave it. There's no need to use more resources, okay? So let's K for inventory or press I for inventory and see what we got over here. Now the basic refinery should work better than our old refinery or our old little ship thing there. Because I think we can just drop things here and it will automatically make them into stuff. So that's gonna be pretty cool, but it's not gonna be able to craft them into anything. So we are going to need connected inventories. We are going to need the assembler working. So that's what we're going to work on next. But now every time we can hopefully come in here and use this instead of using the other one. Now I just have to make sure that it's online. It should be working. It's got productivity and effectiveness and power efficiency. It requires 330, okay? And we can check, I guess, the wind turbine to see how much she's making. Okay, the wind turbine is making 385. So not bad. That's not bad at all. But as you can see, it's not making enough to run like 2 of these. So we might even need to make another wind turbine. And that's something we're going to look at next. But for now, let's work on the assembly and then see if we got enough power from that. That's amazing. Look how much faster it makes this. That's awesome. It is just chomping through it and turning it into the resources right away. I don't even have to get it in production. So this is pretty cool, and we can use some of these resources and take it back to our ship to finish off the assembler. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take these. I don't need the gravel can stay there, and then we're gonna get enough resources to start making some of those. We've made a couple trips back. Nice. We have made the basic assembler. Nice. And it said we have unlocked new blocks by making this, which I think it's part of the game. So how it works is once you craft certain things, it unlocks other blocks that will allow you to make other things that we need. So it's pretty cool how it works. And I had learned something. It's a little bit of a cheat. from some people. And what they told me is that I can grind these mildly below the functional line. So if you see on the bottom right here, or on the right hand side, there is a functional light on every item. And if you grind just right above it or right below it, then you can repair it or fuse it back together with the welder, and then it will be operational, and that will allow you to craft those items. So let's try it really quickly. I heard this one is a little bit difficult to do. Just below functional. How do we do that? Oh no, we have murdered it. Yep, that was not what we meant to do. Abort, abort. Okay, so we can do the same with the landing gear, which I think will be a little bit easier because it has a lot more health. So we can do that. Okay, we got it below functional. Cool, and maybe... Yes! So now we've unlocked new blocks, as you can see, by removing that and redoing it. Sweet. So our basic assembler is making things a lot easier. And what I'm doing now is I am extending this arm out, because what we want to do is we want to make another area for another wind turbine. And I don't want to make it so close as that it will interrupt its wind. You know, it needs a certain amount of blocks apart from each other for it to work properly. And I think I was told that it was 8, so you want to put it on the 9th one. But we're going to be safe and put it on the 10th one. So we are there's 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we can make a 10th one. I'm pretty sure we're far enough already, but we'll go ahead and place it. Now, this is just going to be an arm stretching out from the base. I don't actually think I need to make this... Oh... in anything particular, but we're gonna go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there we go. I think this one is up a little higher, so we'll go ahead and go 1 more, and hopefully, yeah, that looks about right? That looks sort of okay. I'm looking at them, they look about the same height, so very cool. And now we just need to make another turbine to put up here. Nice. So we have our wind turbine functional, and we're gonna need a few more plates to finish them off, so we're just gonna go ahead and make them, because we do definitely have them. Nice, that one's 100% complete. Let's head to this one before we run out of fuel, and that one's also 100% complete. So very nice. We have 2 operational wind turbines, and let's see if we can see how much it actually is making for us. Now, as we can see, the max output is still the same. 385 wind clearance is optimal, which I'm guessing is the best you can have. Please let me know if that is the case. It would be nice if it is, but we have a lot of power going on in this base. Now, the next step is we have a lot to do. Okay, obviously. We have more room to connect another one of those this way if we need to. And then maybe we can... I don't know if we're going to extend them horizontally here or vertically. I don't know how we're going to place the rest of the turbines if we need more than 3. But for now, we have at least room to grow. We have a room to get another one. Now, I think the next step is to get rid of our survival kit there and make it over here. Now, that's going to be a little bit risky. Okay, it's going to be a little bit risky because once we remove it, we can't die. If we die, we will have nowhere to respawn. So that's going to be a little bit of a scary moment in our day, but we're going to have to get it done, and we're going for it. So let's hope for the best. Oh, this is so terrifying. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Please don't die now. Okay. We're gonna grind out what we can over here. Hopefully, it'll get it to optimal. If not, I don't know what I'm gonna do. We need more steel plates. No problem. We can make some. Nice. Okay. Okay. We got it to functional. You know what? We're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna finish it off. Alright, we need 2 more plates. Oh, okay. We have it. And now let's take a look. Okay, we have to make sure our survival kit is up and running. So we'll go to the control panel. It is inputting some kilowatts, but that's like on maximum, so I think we're probably fine. Productivity 100% and power efficiency 100%. This is good to go. Now the only thing we're missing, okay, is the O2H2 generator, which we can quickly also scavenge from there and hope that we get enough pieces to build it here. But before we do that, let's go grab a little bit of stuff so we can make sure we have enough to make extra plates and things that we'll need to do to use that. So we're gonna go grab a little bit more stone, we'll refine it, and then we'll get to crafting this. Nice. Okay, so I have I have fixed some of these, like the parachute hatch, the antenna, the beacon, a small cargo container. I was able to grind these out and fix them and get some of the resources that way, or some of the plans on how to build other things that way. But some of them I wasn't able to fix, like the timer block and thrusters and stuff, which I think I need to learn something else to research them. So I'm going to leave those alone for now. Hopefully I'll be able to figure that out, because next time I want to work on this vehicle. But for now, it is what it is, and it's doing fine. Okay, we're going to put 100 steel plates to make, because I think we definitely...
Low.
That's my energy. Okay, we'll go ahead and... Oh no, we can't refuel there. I was so used to it. Let's hope this works here. I'm not able to just heal up from the survival kit like I was able to in the other one. Oh guys, what have I done? What have I done? Okay, no problem. Maybe I need this O2 generator. I think I do. So no big deal. We're working on that right now. So hopefully I'll be able to get this done in time. No. Oh no. Guys, we have made a great mistake. And I'm not sure how to fix it. Oh wow. Okay. We got so lucky. We got so lucky that we did not remove this seat off of this vehicle, because we were able to get our energy back to hopefully be able to weld this thing back together. What an actual disaster. I can't believe it. For some reason, I removed everything off of here, and my survival kit here doesn't have a recharge button like the other one did. I don't know if I made the wrong one, but we'll see. But let's keep welding this together. All right. Nice. We got it functional, okay? That's all we could ask for. And now when we look over here and we look at the connected components, I don't know why it's showing those instead of showing this one next. That is bothering me a little bit, but that's fine. And now we have the O2H2 generator, which we have the resources for over there in our seat. And we'll see if we're able to heal up again over here. So let's go grab this stuff. Okay. Oh my god. I have looked for this for so long. I can't believe that it took me this long to figure it out. But this thing here is how you recharge. Cool. It's on the left side. I thought that it would be this. I don't know why I thought this is how you selected it. But nope, it's not that. It's this. So a little bit weird. Okay, a little bit weird. But it means that this has a couple of conveyors left on this side for me to connect things to. And apparently a conveyor on this side to connect things to. So that might actually be pretty easy to connect these two together. Eventually. I don't know exactly how, but we'll figure it out. Maybe some boxes or some attachments, and we can connect these, and then they can... I don't know why we would want them together, but you know, whatever, it's done. And I am able to access the survival kit through this side, so that's fine. It was not exactly what I was intending, I'll be honest. I expected this part to be at the front, but I'm okay with it on the side as it is. I can't believe... it took me so long to figure out where this was. It's actually insane. But we did it, guys. Look, I got a little bit scared, okay? I got a little bit scared there because I was unable to fix this and I had run out of energy. So, first of all, if you ever decide to dismember your little ship like this, make sure you leave the chair because running out of energy completely is horrible. You cannot weld, okay? I was not able to weld this, so that was freaking me out. And I couldn't find the survival kit. Yes, we had it done, but I couldn't find this little tablet. So I was unable to recharge and heal. Now, I know that probably won't be a problem for everybody because that seems like a personal issue of mainly stupidity and also lack of common sense. But, you know, it could happen to you. It could happen to you. So I just don't panic, okay? It is on one of the sides. Just hope that it's not the side that you connected to something because that'd have been tragic. At least this side, it doesn't have a connection to anything. So even though it's not exactly what I was hoping for, it is basically pretty good and I'm happy with it. We have so much done. We got our wind turbines, we got our survival kit done, our H2O2 generator done, as well as we have our basically refinery and basic assembler already done and connected to each other. This is a small cargo container that I was going to put down because there's stuff in my inventory. Well, there's some stuff in my inventory, I guess steel plates, as well as we have some other materials that we left on the chair over there in our respawn pod because we couldn't find any other where to put it. So for now, we're going to get this container done. And my hope is that I'm going to be able to access the refinery from the container. So I'm really going to be hoping that's going to be the case. And if not, then we'll see from there. I can also probably add some containers to the top and to the sides because it looks like these containers have access points on all sides. So that's looking really great. Our survival kit is looking good. Our O2 generator, the only problem I have with it is the amount of ice is pretty low. Okay. We still have hydrogen bottles and oxygen bottles and we're not looking bad, but 139 seems very, very low. So I think our mission for the next episode will be to find some ice and find some of the rare resources that are around the map. Now, at first, we're going to try to eye it down and see if we can find any on the surface. I was told a couple of hints and a couple tricks on how to find them, so hopefully those will work out. If we're unable to find some resources on the surface, then what we're going to do next is we're going to work on our rover. The rover will need us to disassemble the detector in this vehicle. So hopefully when we're ready, we can disassemble the antenna and the detector. And I think it will give us the parts that we're going to need to make a new one. Because if you look over here, the ore detector requires a detector comp. And I don't know how to make that other than to steal the one that we have over there. So that's what we're going to hope. Okay, we're going to hope that works and that's gonna be fine. The other materials are pretty cheap. If you see, it's only a computer, a motor, some construction comp, and a steel plate. So what we're gonna do is we're going to get this together and try to make a rover. We'll see how it works. Okay, it's mainly gonna be cargo space. So we're gonna get the best wheels that we can, and we're gonna put as much cargo on it and get to mining elsewhere. So it's going to be just for transportation for the meantime. And if we need to outfit it to be something else in the future, we will. But for now, this has been it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. I really enjoyed working on our base. We have made so much progress and I feel like we're in a good path. Okay. We're on the way to full on survival. And this is going to be a lot of work, okay? I think it's going to take way too long for me to make this happen, but if we can someday go to space, that will be the greatest joy that I've ever had. So I think for sure we're going to need more efficient mining coming up for us to be able to have space travel, because mining with the little grinder, hand drilling, it's taking too long, and hand drilling just stone, it's taking too long. So if we're able to find resources like iron and other deposits, then it might be possible to do it by hand drilling, but otherwise we're going to have to start making real drills, and we're going to have to start making mining vehicles and other things to get us working. But I am so excited to be trying this out. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you would like to see more episodes, please consider leaving a like or subscribe. Join us on Discord. The link is in the description below, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Until then, bye.